So today's Thursday, and I would like to introduce you guys to Bruce Skorupski. He has come down from Vermont and trained with me for an entire week. We just finished up. It's actually about 7:30 at night right now. As a matter of fact, it's a Thursday night. We're going to quit on a Thursday night. He came in on Sunday night last week, and we just started making canvas. And Bruce got in touch with me on YouTube or through YouTube several months ago, and we've been communicating on the telephone quite a bit. And also, he's been involved in watching the videos, and he called me and asked me about coming down and doing the shadow program and actually working with me on doing several different projects. And it's springtime now. This is April 10th. Yeah, April 10th right now. So we're just at the beginning of spring, getting bombarded with repairs. You know, a lot of people putting their boats in the water. So on top of doing all of our different repairs and stuff, we also had several jobs that we're going to go through that we did. But I just really want to tell you about how motivated Bruce is and how excited I am about this whole thing. Because when Bruce started talking to me about this, we actually started talking about sewing machines and the different types of sewing machines, and really what to get and how to get a layup table built. And Bruce would send me pictures in, and we would discuss it and discuss the layout of the table. And he did a completely awesome job on putting his shop together. And he wound up buying a Juki, is that right?
1508.
A Juki 1508 sewing machine. And how much did that cost you?
$2,300 and
a
few bucks.
But you bought that brand new.
Yep, that's brand new.
Okay, so Bruce, he's taken an extra step here, and he's going all in with this stuff. And matter of fact, have you ever sewn before you started talking with me, or
in home ec?
In home ec, okay, but nothing ever that you've really done.
Nope.
And I'm going to assume that you didn't do a whole lot of sewing before you got here, because you only had the machine 2 or 3 weeks?
3 weeks maybe.
3 weeks maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, but you did some stuff.
Yeah, a little bit.
You sent me the picture of the Sea-Doo cover on your own Sea-Doos.
Yep.
And what you did was you actually cut that pattern apart, right?
And one of them I cut it apart and I
re-sewed it?
Right, well, I made all the parts and just put the exact same thing back together. The other one I did sort of as a repair, but sort of new. The middle section was shot. So I cut that all out, but I restitched it to the bottom section of the old canvas.
Awesome.
So.
And you saw the YouTube video on me doing the cockpit cover.
Yep.
Where I cut that out.
Yep.
And you kind of use that as a little bit of a template or a guideline?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So from this point on, what after a week of working with me, would you say that you're ready right now?
Yes. Yeah. No, I would say I am. I mean, obviously I'm not going to be as fast as you, but I've got the concepts and I would be confident in making the choice to do what I wanted to do at this point and just do it.
That's great.
Whereas, before I would stand there and, not knowing really which way I should go at it.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, here's what we did for the week. We made an aft curtain on a 37-foot Wellcraft, which came off of a radar arch, and we did that pretty much from start to finish. We patterned the boat. We didn't use any templates at all. We made our own pattern.
Yep.
Patterned that, and made doorways and stuff in there, which you'll be able to see that video that's going to be coming up. And then we also made a bimini top on a big 45-foot tugboat.
Yep.
That was a freestanding bimini top, and that video is also going to be on the canvaslessons.com site for you to go on to. That video is detailed. I mean, it's start to finish exactly. And Bruce was here with me, and we went through every single step to put that thing together. And I don't think that you would have any problem now making a bimini top.
No. I mean, I'm going to certainly have to stop and think about, which way. But no, as far as building one, I can build one.
That's awesome. And then we also, which we didn't get finished, but we got started on making a full enclosure on a 39-foot Silverton.
Yep.
Which is a fly bridge, and then there's a whole aft enclosure on that. And that was a today project, as a matter of fact. We got the bimini top scribed and fit in, and we also got the aft curtain scribed in about half sewn, which we made a big mistake on that job too, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was sewing the U-zip in the aft curtain on that thing, and I got about halfway through, and I looked Bruce dead in the eye, and I was like, what are we thinking? I made it all out of white zippers when the entire enclosure was getting black canvas on it. So pretty much we had to throw that whole piece of clear away and redo it with the black zipper. Okay, so I've given you a scribe tool.
Yep.
And taught you how to use the scribe tool.
Yep.
To do all the seam allowances. And I've also given you a referral.
Right.
A customer that was here is bringing his boat up to Lake Champlain,
Right.
where Bruce lives up there, and it's a 45-foot Carver Voyager,
Okay.
and that's going to be a full flybridge enclosure. And I've already actually estimated the job, and as a matter of fact, the guy offered to bring his boat back down here next year, but I'm going to pass this referral on to Bruce, and that's actually a $7,800 job that I believe that you're capable of doing.
Yep.
I have all the beliefs and all the trust into you, and I know that you can do it. If you get stuck on certain things, that's what I'm here for.
Right.
So you're going to be able to call me, and now with the internet and videos and how easy it's doing, I'm going to tell Bruce to take your phone, shoot a little video clip of what you got right there, send it to me. We'll discuss it,
Yep.
and if need be, I'll send a little video clip back to him on what I think he needs to do. But nonetheless, the bulk of it, the major parts of it, the foundation of getting the patterns made, and making all the components for the sides and all that stuff, I think that we've done a pretty good job. Yeah, you've done great. You've been great. Now this wasn't a free lesson for Bruce by any means. I'm charging $2,500 for this shadow program, and to be honest with you, I don't know how much of the shadow programming I'm going to be doing in the future, because the videos are going to be so thorough, and the support that you're going to have with the videos are going to come directly from me. There's not a call center at all. I mean, when you call me, you get me on the telephone. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Yep. So I just want to say thanks, Bruce.
Well,
it's been great, and I look forward to this. And you're definitely going to go onto my website, and with this stuff kind of going a little bit national, any referral that I get that comes out of your area, it's going to be your job.
Oh, that's great.
So I'm looking really, really, really looking forward to this. So okay, so as far as our communication, and what would you give me a grade for the week?
A+. And no, hands down. I mean, I've met and dealt with people all my life, and most people, when you talk with them on the telephone or whatever, they seem good. But when you get personal with them, you really get to know them. They're not what they portray themselves to be, and you absolutely have been everything you said you were and more. So, I mean, you're a great man, and I'm glad I found you.
That's great. That's great. So I appreciate it, Bruce, and look forward to doing more business with you. So that's it, guys. Here's my closing statements. When you see this YouTube video, do two things. First, you got to subscribe so that you get this contact list, and next you can go on to cavcoboatcanvas.com or canvaslessons.com and get in touch with me, and let's stay in touch so we can also have a relationship in the future.